In this video, we're gonna go over some fragrances by Mont Blanc, a German company that's been doing fragrances since the early 2000s. If you're interested, I'll see you in the video. Hey guys and girls, it's good to see you again. If this is your first time, I want to extend a warm welcome to you. On this channel, we talk about fragrances, perfumers, niche, designers, notes, so on and so forth. So if you're into fragrances or you just want to smell great or you're looking for a gift, consider subscribing. I want to thank you in advance. And now, let's look at some fragrances by Mont Blanc. The company Mont Blanc is most known for its exceptional pens that are pretty pricey and really good quality. I don't know if you knew this, but this little emblem that's on top here, it is from the mountain of Mont Blanc in the Alps, and it is the highest peak in the Alps. And that it's supposed to be the tip of the mountain. And that's what Mont Blanc's emblem is all about. Some of the perfumers that worked on the fragrances for Mont Blanc are Antoine Maison-Dieu, you have Olivier Pachou, you have Nathalie Gracciacetto, you have Nathalie Feisthauer, I believe it is. And those are just a few that worked on some of the fragrances. There's many more. So in this list, I picked a few that I have. Actually, I think that's the only ones I have from Mont Blanc. The good thing about Mont Blanc is that they are usually at a really good price point. They make excellent gifts. They all smell really nice and anybody can wear them, young and the not so young. The earliest one that I have from Mont Blanc is Mont Blanc Individuel or Individual. Now I just realized that this one came out in 2003 and I thought the Starwalker in 2005 was my earliest one. So this is actually my earliest one, it's Individual. Now many people love this fragrance, it still sells great today. And many people compare this one to Dryer Sheets and maybe the even more expensive Santal, original Santal from Creed. I will link at the end of the video, I did a comparison of this one with the original Santal from Creed if you want to watch it. So this one is basically a fragrance that is sweet. It is very clean, like Dryer Sheets, and the most prominent note is raspberry. The next one that I have that I think is really a great fragrance is Starwalker from 2005. You can pick this one up at the stores right now for a 50 milliliter for about $20. And it is still a wonderful scent. I love the way this fragrance smells. A nice little sprayer on it. This is also the cap at the beginning that I was showing you, letting you know that it's a Mont Blanc. It's a fresh, woody, aromatic that has a little bit of powder with it. It's definitely reminiscent of a time a while ago. Now it is not a fougere or something that would remind you of your grandpa at all. I still wear this one today and it still gets me compliments. It's really a nice scent. Starwalker from Mont Blanc. The most interesting note in Starwalker is probably bamboo. It has some musk and some amber in here as well. It is surprisingly easy to wear and everyone around you is going to like it. Now, it's not a great projector or it's not going to fill a room, but anybody that gets in close is going to wonder what you're wearing. It's a nice scent for hardly any money at all. $20 for a 50 ml like this. In 2011, Mont Blanc started the Legend series. The Mont Blanc Legend original was created by Olivier Pachou. With pineapple and bergamot, this fragrance was trying to get on the hype train of the famous fragrance Creed Aventus. And it doesn't smell anything like it, but with the pineapple and the bergamot, you can definitely see that they jumped on that train. What they did in the Legend is they added some dried fruits, which made it smell in its own direction. You also have lemon verbena in here, which gives it that extra little punch. If you ever walk through a mall, you will recognize the 12 notes that are in this fragrance. Really similar to a fragrance called Fierce by Abercrombie & Fitch. Now they're not quite the same, but they definitely smell very, very similar. If you smelled one, you've smelled this one. If that's a scent DNA that you like, the Legend Original from 2011 will do the trick for you. Now, I'm not saying that Mont Blanc Legend smells like Creed Aventus. What I'm saying is that it smells really similar to Abercrombie & Fitch fragrance from 2002. In 2012 and in 2013, Mont Blanc came out with some special editions. I did not pick those up, nor have I smelled those. If you own them and you like them or dislike them and you know more about them, I would like to hear from you. Please leave it in the comments. I really appreciate it. In 2016, Mont Blanc launched a fragrance called Legend Spirit. Legend Spirit is much lighter than the other ones. Great powerful spray on that one, wow. And this one has some watery notes. It is also very creamy due to the white musk. There's some oak moss in here. And also there is some cashmere in this fragrance. So the cashmere, the white musk, and the oak moss give this one a creamy, airy feel. When you first spray Legend Spirit, you'll have some grapefruit and bergamot. As it dries down just a little bit, the lavender comes out and makes this one a really friendly fragrance. Now, I can still detect the DNA of the original Legend in this fragrance. Very faintly though. Then in 2017, Mont Blanc came out with Mont Blanc Legend Night. This one right here is a woodsy vanilla with mint, cardamom, and violet. Let's see. Also got a very powerful sprayer in there. Oliver Pouchou and Antoine Maisondieu are the ones who created this evening fragrance for Mont Blanc. If you're a fan of fragrances like Armani Code and maybe Eros by Versace, they're not identical, but they're in the kind of neighborhood of this fragrance. You know, they probably live in the same city if they were people. Out of all the ones that I have right here, the Mont Blanc Legend Night is probably the one you would want to wear in the evening or for a dinner out. The other ones are a little bit on the fresher side, but this one is a beautiful evening fragrance. Now, with all the Mont Blanc fragrances, I didn't go into projection and longevity or anything like that, because they're all pretty much the same, except for the last one, it's just a little bit different. But the Mont Blanc, they're all about 4 to 6 hours in longevity, maybe just a little bit longer on some of them. And they project really well for about the first 30 minutes. And then they all sit in closer, and we're talking about elbow length of projection. And that's pretty much for all of those fragrances. So they're not fragrance beasts or anything like that. They're good fragrances for you to spray on if you just have a few hours to be out and you want to smell nice. Now, in the Legend series, as we could tell, they didn't put the white star. It's just etched into here like they did in the earlier releases where the white star was in here. Now, in the last fragrance that I have, they actually put it, this is the Mont Blanc Explorer. They inserted the little star back on here, and it's actually a really nice bottle, even though the top is the same. It'd be kind of nice if it had that star on top. Mont Blanc Explorer was launched in 2019, and we know that it smells very close to Creed Aventus. It's definitely in the same ballpark with the Ambroxan and Bergamot. It's really well done. If you want to see, I did a comparison on this one as well with the Creed Aventus. I will link that one in the cards above if you want to see the note breakdown and see what exactly is in each and every one of these, and what I think about this being a clone of Aventus or not. There's also a 2020 release that I don't have, and it is the Legend. It is the Eau de Parfum version. I didn't get it yet. If you know anything about it and you think it is worth picking up, leave me some messages in the bottom and let me know what you think and whether it's worth picking up. I really do appreciate it. As far as all the Mont Blanc fragrances, They're super easy to wear. They're for any age, young and not so young. And they're all at a wonderful price point. I mean, you can pick up the Mont Blanc individual, a 50 ml like this, for probably like $30. And all the other ones are probably, anywhere between $40 to $60. They're all great fragrances. They're easy to wear and they make great gifts. Wink, wink. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so now. If you got anything out of this at all, I really thank you for that. Until the next time, I want you to take good care of yourself. Always smell nice. And I'll see you soon. Till then, Centrail.